Yeah. Ooh, I'm sorry, baby, I don't mean to be rude. Yeah. I'm just a little different from all these dudes. Okay, they riding waves, me, I'm up on a cruise. Yeah. You feel like me, then you got nothing to prove. I see him trying to do what I do. Yeah. Even McJagger couldn't move like a move. Yeah. You think you're how it look, I'm up on the moon. Yeah. Got fresh to death and it came out of the tomb. That's cause I got a different type of gratitude. Don't be sour, got my power from the Beatitudes. And we did it the long way, check out the latitude. I'm unapologetically fly, I don't wonder why, that's just my attitude. Yeah, okay, hey, that's just my...
Well, I wanted to show you our food plot here. As you saw earlier, we worked this ground up about 2 weeks ago and broadcast. We got 2 different seed types in here. We have some purple top turnips, and of course we have some clover as well. Purple top turnips will serve as a cover crop, and next spring our clover will be fluent in here. Beautiful little interior kill plot in here. We have our muddy blind on order, and it's going to go right back there in that corner with a little manpower, of course. And hopefully this fall or early winter, when these deer start hitting these turnips, we'll get to harvest one of our trophy bucks on this property here in Ohio. This is what we love to do, farming 365. Well, it's mid-September. Just got our shipment of muddy blinds in. 2 of them are going to Iowa this afternoon. I was lucky enough to draw a
sorry about that.
tag. There's the man, James.
Yeah. Jeff?
Well, welcome back to Blitz TV. It's October 24th. Pre-rut's just starting to kick in here in north central Ohio. Beautiful afternoon, light north wind. Major cold front came through. 80 degrees yesterday, low 40s today. Deer should be on their feet moving like crazy. We are going to hunt our brand new Muddy Bull XL box blind that we put in about 4 weeks ago. And we put in a wonderful triple advantage food plot here on our farm back in August. And now that blind is currently sitting right directly over that food plot. So should see a lot of action tonight. Several shooters are showing up on the stealth cams.
Blitz Outdoors is brought to you by Forlo, pure 100% made in the USA, and GSM Outdoors, the gear you need from the brands you trust.
He's got the fat left. All right, get him, honey.
I don't know if I got enough light.
He smoked him. Oh my God. Oh my God. There he goes. To the right. He's down. Wait, listen.
Well, we just got an arrow
You want this one?
in a buck we know really well, sure. It's a buck we nicknamed Corey Kluber after the Cleveland Indians pitcher. 2 years ago, he had this big club on the side of his head. He just grew a really strange track that year. So we nicknamed him basically Corey Clubber. And last year, he turned back into a typical. And this year, believe it or not, he is 6 years old. And he's got tremendous mass. And definitely a deer that was #1 on our hit list. And I think we put a pretty good arrow in him. We had to open the window here in the muddy blind. And we've kind of been risking things tonight because we have a north wind blowing right out into our food plot. But we had to open the window to get the shot, and I think he finally just got a little bit of our scent, looked right up at us, so I had to take that quartering at shot. But I think we heard him crash just on the other side of the woodlot there, so we're gonna give him a few minutes here, collect our thoughts, and hopefully find him.
Yes.
Good luck, charm. Carla. Good job, baby. Love you.
Your first night out again, just like last year.
Crazy.
One and done. Guess
Crazy.
what? I can get Thrasher.
Well, I had a good buddy. I had to call in the cavalry. My good buddy Mark Doherty had to come in with his son to help me load this tank up. Probably the biggest body buck I'd ever shot in my life. We know this buck really well. We nicknamed him Corey Kluber. 3 years ago, he grew this big club on the left side of his antlers for some reason. So we named him basically Corey Clubber. But last year he turned back into a typical 8, and this year he is about the same as last, maybe a little bit more mass, but just a huge bodied buck. He's 6 years old, and just a fantastic buck to take off our farm here. Believe it or not, this is our very first hunt out of the Muddy Bull XL box blind, We just put this thing up about 2 or 3 weeks ago. Triple advantage food plot, looked awesome tonight on video. Fantastic hunt, saw 6 or 7 other bucks. It's October 24th here in Richland County, north central Ohio. This is the way we love to do it. We farm for Wildlife 365, and we love to hunt these big bucks here in Ohio. You're watching Blitz TV. Shaka Khan, baby, Shaka Khan.
Blitz Outdoors is brought to you by Forlow, pure 100% made in the USA, and GSM Outdoors, the gear you need from the brands you trust.
Hi, today is November 5th, and we're back at it again. We're here in Ohio hunting. We've already seen a couple little deer on our way here out in the fields. We got a southwest wind, and I've got my crossbow here. My handsome guide, aka Jeff Schwein, my hubby of 30 years. Or is it 31? I'll forget. So wish me luck.
Well, as you can see, it's the next morning. We lost camera light last night for a good recovery, and we wanted to show this Ohio 8-pointer off to you in good light. Carla made a fantastic shot on him last night. 40-yard shot.
Second pin down, baby.
Second pin down. The new NAP DSK broadhead absolutely tore this deer up. He only went about 30 yards and crashed.
Oh yeah, but he was whooshing at us. Oh my goodness, he caught scent of us. What was it?
Oh, he was dead downwind. The mature doe that kind of dragged him our way really had us pegged at one point. But I just think with our lethal products, he didn't catch enough scent to really get too shook up. So he ended up coming on in.
You can see it paid off.
About 3 days ago, a major warm front came in Ohio here, and it's pretty much slowed the rut activity down quite a bit. He was chasing some does over in the opposite field. We got some good video of that earlier in the hunt. And thank God that mature doe dragged him our way.
That's right. That's what it takes.
Yeah. All right, we're going to get him taken care of here, and it's warm out, so we got to do that in a hurry. And you're watching Blitz TV, and
take your wife hunting.
Take your wife hunting. Take your kids hunting.
Taylor's up next. Hi, baby.
This is our future right here. My daughter's up next. Good job, baby.
Mwah.
Fantastic shot. Shaka Khan. Shaka Khan.
Blitz Outdoors is brought to you by Forlo, pure 100% made in the USA, and GSM Outdoors, the gear you need from the brands you trust.
All right, it's the first morning here in Davis County, southeast Iowa, second shotgun season. Shot at a buck here about an hour ago, real nice buck, a buck we know very well, we call Crazy Brows. He's literally got 12, 13-inch brow tines that both fork. Got my trusty Ruger 450 Bushmaster here, it's dead on. The shot was about 130 yards. We're gonna try to recover him now, find him. Shot him right down here in the edge of the beans. We're gonna pick up blood, trail it, and hopefully he didn't go far. So let's see what we got. Running here is 8 feet apart. Got him. He's down right here.
Get you some, brother.
Down.
Get you some.
So here it is, the tail of Crazy Brows. You can see why we call him Crazy Brows. Got a 2-year history with this buck, been pretty much hanging right back here in this corner. We last saw him on camera here about a week ago, but the camera we saw him on was probably a quarter mile away. But he was back this morning, came out for some breakfast in the beans, and I let him have it. We're here in Davis County, southeast Iowa. It is day 2 of the second shotgun season. Today's December 13th. I got this buck this morning, approximately 9 a.m. We gave him about an hour after shooting it. We picked up the trail. We got good snow cover on the ground, as you can tell, and was not a hard track. Pretty easy to follow in the snow, and here he is. Great deer. I'm real happy with it. Unique deer. I mean, not going to be a huge score, but it's not about that. It's about a mature buck, and this is a mature buck, and he's just probably one of the coolest bucks I got on the farm. So I'm done. Tagged out in Iowa. Next up will be a doe. Get up in there. Go. Grab that leg. Grab this one. Ready? Go.
Well, to be honest with you, it was a pretty slow night, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
In fact, we were kind of making fun about hunting the gar hole tonight.
I was going to the gar hole.
Yeah. And 5 minutes ago, the floodgates just opened up back in the corner of this food plot here. I'll tell you what a day of deer hunting I will never forget. Filmed my good buddy John Rosansky, who owns this farm, this morning, shooting just a deer of a lifetime, deer we called highbrows. And now this afternoon, I killed that big 8-pointer. I mean, this is just what dreams are made of. Wow, that is so cool. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate it. I really appreciate it. Once again, I want to thank my good buddy John Rosansky behind the camera tonight. It's been a phenomenal evening. Big giant 8-pointer. Great management deer to take off of his farm. I'm just absolutely delighted with him. See behind me the big old muddy blind. First time we ever hunted out of that blind. Pretty cool. Oh.